everyone, and welcome to my channel. I've got the full looking through the back door still, and yeah, they're getting a really good workout because all my others are outside after the last couple of weeks and all the toxic energies on them from what has just happened. So these ones are nice and fresh. They smell beautiful, they really do, especially of sage, and they're nice and clean. And yeah, the last couple of readings I've used them, and they've been able to discover quite a few things. So I thought, what better word than what better time to use them on this one, because I do believe through sub, thank you very much for that Neil Sean is dropping Easter eggs again. And yeah, true to form, I finally got some time over the weekend to catch up with him. And yeah, I absolutely loved it, where he basically said that these kids that she keeps dropping on Instagram, they're not hers. That's thrown allegedly. It does not surprise me in the least. Mainstream media is also slowly picking it up about time. Kevin Sullivan, or O'Sullivan, I'm not too sure, from Talk TV or something like that. He actually did a very, very funny skit on it. It is has lots of swearing. He has alluded twice now. Yeah, King of Cups. Yeah, exactly. Charles has to do something about this. He has alluded a couple of times now that they're not the kids. One, of course, was a joke. Another one was actually said when they were having a panel, and he actually even did say, and this was a couple of weeks ago, he actually did even say, what you believe that they have kids or something, and started laughing. So, you know, I mean, hey, you know, fool us once, fair enough, but fool us twice, shame on you, kind of thing. I mean, the in-house resident royal matchmaker, Eugenie, you know, there's even been reports about her and her son, right? Just even recently, her son, that at the time did have wavy hair, had a very, very straight hair. So, you know, again, we'll say to him, who knows now? Who seriously knows? I do know that there's definitely two different Archies, because there's one that she uses a lot earlier on, where he had basically her hair, her African hair, very, very curly and short. And just recently we're seeing the one that has problems with whoever's photoshopping him, their legs are looking weird. I'll put that up there too, because, you know, you really do have to wonder about, you know, why would a child be hanging on like grim death and as high, you know, where the arms are. Yes, lady, so you said it too, but I actually noticed it as well, and I thought, you know, if my son was doing that when he was that age, I'd be saying, are you okay? What's up? You know, I'd be horrible. I'd be worried, definitely. Also, Lily, depending on which one she's using as well, doesn't seem to have grown in 3 years, but the other ones that look very, very similar to Hartford on the Christmas flyer, you know, what can I say? I mean, she's taller than, well, it looks like she's taller than, sorry, that's my dog, it looks like she's taller than you know, her alleged brother, that's technically, you know, a couple of years older, right? So, yeah. What's happening about these kids? What is happening? How is the truth ever going to come out? Alright, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups, reverse, the Empress, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Well, there's your traveller. There's someone with 2 kids with their back turned to them. Definitely there's 2 kids floating around somewhere. She thinks she's creative. They're saying here it's not all about merching. She's not having a very good time merching these kids. And yeah, I think she's got to this stage where she thinks that she's entitled, to the point where, you know, she's deluded, literally, allegedly, entertainment purposes only, because of all the, well, what can we say? Every time they were sure. I have not watched anything. I don't click on her or anything like that. I'm not one of these Megxit people that will follow her just for clicks or anything like that. I don't have to. It's all over social media anyway. I don't have to do the long, hard, drawn out thing because, yeah, like I said, I see it anyway. But every time I see it, that cooking show, she had something in her hand. She was forever drinking. So, she's got some sort of drinking problem here, allegedly entertainment purposes only. And she seems to think that is a victory. This is where I'm going with the delusion side of things. She actually sees that it's a victory. What she is doing with these kids, she's been very, very creative here. Being very creative with these two kids that all basically look the same, right? Despite the fact of the age difference. The traveller, the player, he knows all about it. He actually doesn't give a rat's. He's actually going that way. He's looking that way. He's looking to get away from here. This is the traveller here. He's a player. He's not reversed this time, but he's definitely the traveller. This is all her doing. She's not making a lot of money out of it, whatever she's doing anyway. Let's just cover that up. Queen of Swords. That's reverse. Four of Pentacles reverse, and the Two of Swords reverse. So the truth's going to actually come out very, very soon, and I do believe that it's probably got something to do with some sort of contract, some sort of divorce, and probably a contract for the divorce. With the, like I said, the traveller going away, walking away. I don't think he likes the idea of what she's doing with these kids, but do we care what he likes? I don't. The Four of Pentacles reverse as well is all verbal diarrhea. Absolutely verbal diarrhea. She's probably have one glass too many with the Nine of Cups reverse, being in denial here. But someone has actually decided to take the blindfolds down and have a look at exactly what they're doing, and then there's no happy families here. It's this love and joy BS and these fake kids that don't seem to have grown much and different colour hair and it's no happy families. It's as simple as that. There's two kids floating around somewhere that she uses, but there's no happy families. Don't believe what she's saying, allegedly, and purposes only. And you've also got the Hangman here, and that is reversed. The Four of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Swords reversed. She's got to the stage where she really doesn't care. She's been told that, this is not happening. It's not good what you're doing. More than likely, the travelers actually said it. They're saying, look, you need to stop it. You really do need to stop it. She's not doing it. She's dead in the water here, but she's not doing it. She's trying to create some sort of false illusion here. It's creating a lot of nightmares and anxiety and everything like that. But she's also got to the point where she doesn't care. She doesn't give a rat's anymore. And here we go. Oh, we're talking kids here. So that if we are to believe, and this is how bad it's got, it's from this alleged birth of this child. If we are to believe his date of birth at the time, despite the fact that idiot, while he was pressing down on this child that didn't move and she knocked its head anyway, right? On the first official press conference, said he was a couple of weeks old. Let's just run with he would be the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles here. Merching, ironically. Also the man-child. Page of Pentacles and the man-child. So this could be Archie and or it could be him as well, the man-child himself, trying to move into calmer waters and do some sort of deal with the Six of Swords as well as the Three of Pentacles and doing some sort of plan, some sort of, thing with strength. So, of course, that's her card. There's Markle's card there. And they've got the Five of Wands. I really would not like to be in that family. I mean, we got confirmation with the Ten of Pentacles here that it's reversed. There's no happy families. There's no... It's just... And, of course, the Five of Wands. I mean, that's mayhem and chaos and bedlam. And that's all within the camp. That's not, you and I or anyone else that's seeing through all this BS. This is all within the camp. all she wants to do is be a star. She wants to mix and blend with all the A-listers in Hollywood. That's what she wants to do. Well, she did that just recently with Gwyneth Paltrow and Drew Barrymore. And how did that two work out for them? How did that work out for both of them? What can I say? All right, okay, so now we've got the King of Pentacles come through, Death reverse, the Hierophant, and the World. She needs to end it. The Hierophant's going to actually call it. It looks like the Monarchy is definitely going to call out when it comes to these kids. Again, referring back to Neil Sean, because I have been able to catch up with him. The most emailed, the most requested is all about the kids and removing them from the line of succession. Well, I do believe that it is possible. It's not an easy thing, but it is possible. And it does look like that it is going to end with the Hierophant here. Absolutely. But at the moment, they can't transition, probably because of, sadly, the card that popped out earlier was the King of Cups. Okay, it does not look like, I think at this stage they probably even want Harry off, but he's not going to come off. Or maybe they will get rid of the girl, and maybe because we've got the man-child in the next line, they might keep Archie. Maybe there's some sort of proof that he was the father, or there's something there. I'm not too sure about that, because in previous readings it's proven that he wasn't the father, or he's not attached to the person called Archie. So again, when things are reversed, it can be the feelings where they're detached from, despite the fact they are related. I don't believe it one little bit. I'd probably prefer it to be more the man-child, despite we're actually reading on the children. I don't like to read directly on children for that reason. The Hierophant is the one that's going to do it. Sorry about the banging in the background. The Hierophant is absolutely going to put an end to it. The Hierophant meaning the firm. Okay, things are going to not go so well, but at the moment they can't transition because of who's sitting on the throne. But looking behind here, you do have, and this is where symbology is very important, you've got the snake here, looking at someone that's bald, and then you've also got the other one here that's releasing the dove as well. So there's your yin and yang, and the Hierophant's in the middle. So there's a good chance, absolute good chance, that, the star is going to be no more. I mean, she was never anything anyway. She means nothing to them. The girl wasn't even born, allegedly. Hartford, slip of the tongue, Lily, allegedly, wasn't even born in UK. So yeah, I mean, it's messy. And when's it going to happen? Probably, more than likely, when there's a change of monarch. And at the moment, that's not going to happen because they can't do it. And Harry knows that. Harry knows that he won't transition. They won't cut off the deadwood or anything like that at the current monarch, but it will end. It will end. Sorry about that, guys. We've got to wait a little bit longer. And if it means the king at the moment survives a little bit longer, then I'm good with that. I mean, how long we've waited now? 6 years, right? So I'm good. Let's not try and rush anything, untoward happen just to get these kids off the line of succession, right? And in the meantime, just maybe, we might see them, although I doubt it. I doubt it at all, because I think it's getting very, very close. It's not happening just yet, but it's getting very close. Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. And on that note, thank you for recommending that I catch up with Neil Sean. He does drop a lot of Easter eggs. It's pretty cool. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye.